Hi friends, if you do not have the guts to listen to bitter truth about your prelims preparation for the prelims 2024, do not watch this video. If you are satisfied with your mediocre performance in the mock test and do not want to improve in the next 20 days, do not watch this video. If you are okay with again failing in the prelims 2024, do not watch this video. This video is only for those aspirants who are ready for the truth, who are ready to improve in the next 20 days, who are ready to take their preparation from mediocre to excellence, who are ready to come to 1% club. What is this 1% club? Guys, 1% club are those aspirants who crack the prelims examination every year. Every year they write it and they crack it. Guys, I was one among them. I cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times with very high scores. I can tell you that most aspirants I have observed during my preparation days and during as a mentor, one thing I have observed, that the people who belong to this 99% club, the people who fail to crack prelims even after putting a lot of effort, even after spending lakhs and lakhs of rupees staying in Delhi, in Karol Bagh, in Mukherjee Nagar, still they fail to crack prelims. What mistake they do, that is what I am going to talk about in this video. If you listen to this message and if you apply in your prelims examination preparation for the next 20-25 days, guys, definitely there will be a marked improvement in your performance. So what is this problem with the 99% aspirants who are failing to crack the prelims examination year after year? Guys, let me tell you, out of 13,000-14,000 people who are cracking prelims every year, guys, at least 50% are repeaters. Why these people, they crack prelims examination every year? Why they get more than 100 marks every year? But there are people who are struggling to even get 50 marks, 60 marks when someone can score 130, 140, 120. Why there are people who are struggling 60, 70 even after studying hard? What is the main problem? Today, let us see this. So guys, there is a concept, there is a phenomena called the ostrich effect. Guys, yesterday something happened. Yesterday night something happened. I got a telegram message by one of our students who has taken our FLT, full length test. And he messaged me, "Sir, I'm very upset." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Sir, I scored very poor in the FLT2. I said, "Why? What happened?" "Sir, there was not a single question of economy in FLT2. I was shocked. Literally, I was shocked. I was shocked to that extent that I went on and I again counted the number of economic questions. There were exactly 14 questions of economy. There were exactly 14 questions of economy. But this guy was saying that in FLT2 there was no economic question. Then that guy said, "Sir, the questions were very factual." Then I went through each and every question. I saw the questions were one of the best analytical questions. What I want to say is that many students, what they do is that when they encounter some uncomfortable truth about their preparation, they start looking for excuses, or what they do, they just dig their head inside and they don't want to see the reality. They don't want to see the reality that their concepts are weak. They don't want to see the reality that they have not covered the syllabus. They don't want to see the reality that they have not covered the current affairs. And then they start finding fault in something. They want to give some excuse because they want to justify their preparation. Guys, this is the problem with most of the aspirants who fail. Guys, the only difference between a failure and a successful aspirant in the UPSC prelims examination is the mindset. Candidates who crack the prelims examination, they have a growth mindset. They learn from their mistakes. They learn from their mistakes. They understand, oh, my economy is not good. Because economy is a very conceptual subject. Economy is a very analytical subject. Maybe your economy is not good. Maybe that might be the reason you have scored less. So rather than finding the reason why did you score less, you start blaming things. You know, last year, a lot of students blamed the UPSC only for tough CSAT paper. They went to the courts also. What is this? What is this? This is a failure mindset. This is a failure mindset that you start criticizing the paper itself. Guys, you have to learn You have to adapt. Guys, UPSC is changing very fast. UPSC pattern is changing very fast. Last year when UPSC introduced the new pattern, many students who were well prepared, who worked hard, still they could not crack prelims. They started criticizing the paper. They started the paper was tough, the paper no elimination method. But when I made the video that yes, in this paper also around 25 to 30 questions you can solve using my elimination method, then student got to know the reality. The thing is what? The thing is that don't follow this ostrich approach. This is UPSC aspirant. He's just hiding. He don't want to see. He don't want to see his reality, that he may not be very good with the current affairs. He may not be very good with economics. He may not be very good with the static coverage. Guys, do not follow this ostrich effect. Ostrich effect refers to what? Tendency to ignore, avoid unpleasant, negative situations. Guys, many candidates stop taking the mock test in the last 20 days just because they are getting low scores. Guys, I will tell you one story. Guys, last year there was one student, he was taking some mock test of some Delhi-based institute, which generally most of the candidates they take, and he was scoring some 120 regularly, 120, 110 marks. But in our FLTs, he was getting around 70, 75, 80 marks. And he was saying, sir, I am getting discouraged by solving your FLTs because I am getting 75 to 80 marks only. And in mocks, I am getting 120 marks, 110 marks, 100 marks. Guys, what happened in the UPSC examination? He could not even score 70 marks. The thing is, guys, I prepare my FLT as per the UPSC changing toughness level. My FLTs are one notch above the UPSC level. If you solve my FLTs, then you will be prepared for the UPSC very easily. You will not be surprised, you will not be shocked by the difficulty level. Every year difficulty level is rising. I know hundreds of students who are getting 100, 110, 120 in mock test of other institutes. What happens in reality? What happens in reality? Why the cutoff will go to 75 marks? Just imagine. Guys, don't avoid unpleasant things. Don't avoid negative feedback. Guys, people who avoid negative feedback, they don't grow. Do you want to grow in the next 20 days? Ask yourself. Ask yourself, do you want to increase your marks? Ask yourself. If you want, you have to have negative feedbacks. You want to learn from mistakes. You want to learn from mistakes. If you don't learn from mistakes, you will stay where you are. You will stay where you are, guys. Do not avoid unpleasant situation. Do not avoid negative feedbacks. Guys, the problem exists. If you acknowledge, if you don't acknowledge, the problem does not disappear. You may have a current affairs problem, you have an elimination problem, you have an important topics problem, you may not have covered the syllabus problem. It may be many problems regarding your preparation. You may not have solved mock tests till now. Sufficient number of mock tests, good quality mock tests. Just because you hide, the problem is not going to disappear. Let me tell you, guys, problem is not going to disappear. Now, so what is ostrich effect in UPSC? Guys, pressure to deliver results. Most candidates, they are worried, somehow I crack the prelims. Guys, somehow you will never crack prelims. If somehow someone cracks prelims, if someone somehow becomes a IAS officer, will it happen in a country where there is so many youths trying for the job? So much unemployment is there. Will you get that with somehow? No, you have to be the best. You have to be the best. You have to be the best prepared candidate. You have to be the best candidate with best skills, with best knowledge, with best practice. Then only you are going to crack prelims. Let me tell you. Then guys, fear of failure. Many candidates, they are just taking actions out of fear of failure. Many candidates, I will tell you, most of the messages I get, sir, will I fail prelims? Will I pass prelims? Guys, why the hell you have to ask someone? Why the hell you want to ask someone? Am I asking some paper setter, will I be able to predict question? No, I have the confidence. I am going to predict many questions in UPSC prelims. I don't ask. Last year I told I predicted. You can see poor question. You can go and check. Guys, you should have the confidence. I am going to crack prelims. Why should you ask someone? This shows that you have a fear of failure. Come out of the fear of failure. In next 20 days, play like there was no tomorrow. Play means make study like a play. Make study like a play. Do not be overburdened. There is so much to do. There is so much to do. No. Like a play. Work like a play. It should be fun. How it can be fun? Let me tell you. I'll explain to you. Okay, short-term perspective. Many candidates short-term perspective they have. Guys, think longer-term perspective. And lack of self. This is a big problem. Like this guy. He was saying in FLT2 there was no question of economy. When I checked, there were 14 questions of economy. This is what? Completely lack of awareness. That's why I have given you template. Mock test analysis template. If you want me to make a video on mock test analysis in the next 20 days, use this. Definitely it will help you. This will give you awareness. Many candidates, they don't do it. They don't have any awareness. They're just blindly solving mock tests. No use. So guys, in UPSC what happens? Okay, how the ostrich effect plays in UPSC. Guys, first, not taking note of new changes in exam pattern. Guys, UPSC has changed. UPSC prelims paper has changed. Have you changed? Guys, in this planet, in this universe, only those people survive who change. If you don't change, you are extinct. Survival of the fittest. People who adapt to change, they survive. People who do not adapt to change do not survive. Guys, let me tell you, last year UPSC introduced this pattern. Let me tell you, this year these questions are going to increase. Have you practiced sufficient number of these questions? Yes or no? Yes or no will decide your fate in the UPSC prelims examination. If you say no, I have not practiced sufficient number of these types of questions, guys, you are, what is going to happen? You know the answer. I don't want to tell you. Okay, next, avoid good quality mocks. Many candidates, they don't want good quality mocks. You know, I talked to at least 500 students this year. I'm talking about in last 2 months. Sir, I am failing to crack prelims, sir, for the next last 2-3 years, sir. I said, okay, what happened? Sir, how did you prepare last year? Sir, I practiced this mock test, sir. I practiced this, I read this compilation, sir. I will not take the name. I'm not here to name someone and I'm not going to name anyone. But I'm just saying. I said, okay. So he said that 3 attempts I have failed. 3 attempts I have failed. Okay. I told, okay, what did you do last attempt? Sir, I did this mock. I did this compilation. I said, what did you do before that? Again, I did the same mock, I did the same compilation. What did you do before that? Again, I did same mock, I did same compilation. Guys, if you repeat the same thing and expect a different result, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen, guys? I told you, are you working on optional elimination? No, sir. Are you working on important themes? No, sir. How will you crack prelims? Just think. Okay, next, avoid practice. Many people, they don't take mocks only. What about good quality? They don't take mocks only. Why? If I come and do mocks, I will get low marks, I will be discouraged. So let me not take mocks. Guys, is this the solution? Running away from problem, is this the solution? Next, avoiding feedback. Like yesterday, he got less marks. Guys, your preparation is low. In the same mock, I know there are some people who is already IPS, who is already IRS. They are also taking my mocks. They are getting 95. They are getting 100. You are getting 40. This shows your preparation level, na sir. Clearly it shows some people is scoring 95, some people is scoring 90 also in that mock. Huh? So you want to become that or not? Tomorrow you want to score like that. You have to improve. You have to learn from your mistakes. Ostrich effect. Do not become an ostrich, guys. Do not become an ostrich. Last, unaware of strength and weakness. Many students, they are not doing the mock test analysis like I have shared. I am going to share, next video will be on that. If you want that, please let me know. Guys, this will tell you what is your strength, what is your weakness. What is the strength, what is the weakness? It is very important to know. If you don't know this, guys, you are going to mess your prelims examination. Guys, you see, these are the patterns. These are the patterns of questions. Guys, let me tell you, there is a set pattern you can solve these questions using my elimination techniques. I have discussed that in depth. And I'm telling you, UPSC is just going to copy these sets pattern. Just the theme is going to change, but inside the logic remains the same. The mindset behind forming the question is going to remain the same. Once you learn this, it will be a cakewalk. You see, both questions are of the same pattern. You can see this. I have discussed this n number of times. There is a fixed pattern. Once you learn all this pattern, guys, you can easily crack the prelims examination. If you want to me to make a video on this new pattern, please do comment. I'm going to make that. Guys, lastly, I would like to tell you that I have prepared this elimination technique, subject wise elimination technique. Please watch all these videos at least 10 times. At least 10 times you watch this. You watch this at least 10 times. I'm saying that. For examination, it will help you. It will really help you. If you are struggling, watch this. Everything has been explained, and I am going to make few more also. And lastly, guys, predicted questions. In the last month, 20 days, if you get 5 questions also from these predicted questions, 5 questions also, I'm taking a number. Okay, guess 5 questions also. Most of you are good student. I agree. If you are watching this video, you are a good student. You are a sincere student. You are a serious student, because in my channel, there is nothing other than serious study. In my channel, whoever is there in my channel, they are serious top. They are going to be toppers of tomorrow. They are going to be toppers of tomorrow, guys. If 5, mostly you will be in 60 category. What is 60 category? Means you are in 60 batch, 60 group. You are getting 60, 65, 55, 60. Guys, 5 to 7 questions can boost your marks by 14 to 20 marks. You can see here. You directly jump to 75, 80, which was a cutoff last year. 5 questions. You don't need 100 out of 100 questions. You need 5 to 10 questions. I am doing a lot of hard work, guys. I'm analyzing the paper, I'm analyzing the PYQ, I'm analyzing the current affairs, and I'm framing questions for this test. Guys, please do take all the tests. If you want struggling with current affairs, you can take my current affairs test also, my PPP also. This will really help you. With this, guys, I would like to end the video. Again, I say, guys, I may have spoken some harsh word, guys, because I care for you. Guys, people who care for you, they will speak the truth for you, truth to you. People who do not care for you, they will just do the smooth talk. They'll just do the sweet talk. I don't want to be sweet. I want to be bitter, because I know it may be bitter today, but it will be sweet tomorrow. Good things may be bitter today, but good things become sweeter as time passes. And I am that bitter medicine, which is bitter in the first, but as time passes, it becomes sweet experience. Guys, with this, I would take your leave. Thank you. God bless you guys. Again, I'm telling, elimination method, important question. Please do go through it. Thank you, guys.